All right, so today, per the request of a subscriber, we have a 2018 GMC Yukon in the SLE trim level. And this one comes in iridium metallic on jet black cloth interior. Powertrain consists of a 5.3 liter naturally aspirated V8 engine, made it to a 6-speed automatic transmission. That's putting out 355 horsepower. So as we come around to the front here, you can see the headlamps, fog lamps, and then of course LED daytime running lights, which they do not flash, that's just the camera. And down here we have 20-inch aluminum wheels. Here are the power door locks, power windows, power mirror controls. Bose sound system. And this one has a trailer brake controller, and then of course you have your adjustable pedals here, parking sensors, traction control, headlight controls. And there's our power driver seat with power lumbar support. So onto the rear seat. Gonna hop in here. So pretty good room even in this bench seat here. I'm 6'3", and that's my leg room there. I'm barely touching the back of the seat, but of course that goes in, so I'm great back here, honestly. And it helps that the seat is so long here, so I'm able to sit all the way back, and that's what gives me all that extra leg room. Because there's a seat in front of me adjusted for someone of my size as well. And there's our third row. So this one has 8 passenger seating without the captain's chairs. And then you have a 3-prong household plug-in. I think it's 115 or 120 volt. And then you also have your automatic rear climate controls back here as well. But onto the cargo space next. And there's our back end there. And this one has a convenience package, so you do get the power hatch here as well as the universal home remote. And then if you want to fold the seats down, you just pull up here. And that'll fold flat, and to pull it back up, you just pull on the strap. There's our power passenger seat with power lumbar. But next we're gonna go ahead and take a look at what's under the hood. And just keep in mind, this one has around 54,000 miles and it is certified. So we're gonna see how it holds up. So far, everything seems to be in good condition. There's the engine bay there. Onto the driver's seat. So leather wrapped steering wheel here, and it's good that even comes in the base level trim in the Yukon. It's nice to have that, feels really nice. Now over here we have our infotainment system. So we have AM, FM, XM radio. And then we also have that Bluetooth audio. And then you also get Apple CarPlay, Android Auto as well. And there's our backup camera. And then down here we have dual zone automatic climate controls. We have our rear AC controls. We can control from the front. We can even lock it so that the kids can't mess with it. There's that home remote there. Here's the button to open the hatch from the front. And then you can even close it back as well. There's a view of the back seat while we're back there. And then really good size center console cubby space, along with 2 USB ports and an aux input there. And there's our glove compartment, and this one even still has the owner's manual and the sticker. Let me go ahead and take that out so y'all can see what the MSRP was. So this one's stickered for right at $53,280. So you do get that SLE value package with this one, as well as the 20-inch wheels and max trailering package. But over here we have our cruise controls, our Bluetooth controls. We can go through the gauge cluster functions here. And then behind the steering wheel on the left side, we can go through our track list or favorites. And then behind the steering wheel on the right side, we have our volume controls. And then this one, you have a key, but your fob does allow you to open the hatch and then use your remote start. But next it's time to go ahead and take this Yukon out on the road for a quick test drive. So right off the bat, really clean shifts, even from this 6-speed automatic that has 53,623 miles on it. So we're gonna get on the interstate here and then hopefully be able to give it a nice little pull, and then we'll test out the sound system. Yeah, it's a really good sound coming from the vehicle. I really like that throaty undertone. Well, let's go ahead and test out the sound here. So really crisp highs, and not necessarily a really hard-hitting bass, but a very clear bass, and it is prevalent there. So I really like the overall sound system. I think it is a 9 or 10 speaker system from Bose in this one. But coming down that stretch of interstate, we're gonna see 23 or 24 miles per gallon when we give it a light foot. And what helps is you have this 4-cylinder, the cylinder deactivation. So if you can see there, it says V4, so it's just running on 4 cylinders now. And that's what's gonna help with your fuel mileage. But so far the ride has been really impressive. And I've driven one of these before, I've driven many of them, but it's just, if you want to buy a certified one because you can't find a new one, or you want to save a couple bucks and buy used, this is really a good way to go. especially if you're on a budget, because this one has something like the convenience package where you get the power hatch still, the universal home remote, but you still get all the features that you'd find in an upper trim level other than leather and heated seats and all that other stuff, which a lot of people don't need, and that's why these sell so well. But you still get that awesome ride quality. Bluetooth audio, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, all of that. And what's great about the SLE trim is, even though the seats are cloth, you still have power with power lumbar support on both the front driver and passenger. And the seats, although they're not leather, are still very comfortable. And if you can just listen to that silence there. Just a great ride, great ride. But if you all want to learn more about this Yukon, just check the link in the description below for pricing and all that. But this is going to bring me to an end of my review of the 2018 GMC Yukon SLE.